I doing this again? Welcome back to another video. Why am I making another one of these after I suffered intensively from making the last one? But we're gonna put that all aside because it's party time. This amazing game series made by the amazing Nintendo franchise happens to have some amazing characters. Aren't they so fancy and amazing and... Alright, I'll stop the glaze.
Oh, brother, this guy stinks!
But the game series happens to be a game of Mario characters competing to see who's the superstar. A game about partying. A Mario Party. Let's get more into that. As I already stated before, Mario Party is about a game of being a superstar, but in a board game form. This game is played among friends and family, or just people you want to just hang out with and get mad at them easily over small things. Well, how do you become a superstar? The way to become a superstar is by having as many stars as you can. This can be made possible by having as much coins as you can and buying stars. Or you could also use some items that the game provide that can either get you closer to the star or take people away from that star. That could lead to some action-packed gaming with a lot of twists and turns that make the game more fun than just rolling dice just to get close to a star. And the game is made amazing by a bunch of elements that aren't just dumb board game rules like the Game of Life or Can You Name 5. Mario Party is the best party game because it's multiplayer, action-packed, and has great concepts for how the maps, minigames, and events work. These mini games come in all shapes and sizes. For some, it could be mashing a button, getting the timing right, communicating with the teammate, or just pressing everything hoping you live to see another day. Me personally, I'm good at mashing buttons, so games like Domination and Poke Pummel are my jam. For when it comes to getting the timing right, games like It's the Pits and Hot Rope Jump makes you really think on when to move and when to stay still. For communication-based games, pretty much any 1v3 or 2v2 game will be your jam, unless you're that one in that 1v3. And for just pressing anything and just hoping for the best, well, you can do that in any game, just don't die. The maps that are made in this game aren't just for a fancy cosmetic. They each have their own feature. Take in, for example, Yoshi's Tropical Island, both in Superstars and the first Mario Party. There are two sides on the map. One side has Bowser, who will take your coins, and the other side has Toad, where you can perchancely get a star, or Toadette, depending on which game you're playing. Once you grab a star, Toad or Toadette switch spots with Bowser. The same thing will happen when someone lands on a green spot with the exclamation mark. The point is, all maps are unique in their own way. Whether it's going on a shopping spree or racing really fast on a track, there are no maps that are the same. Unless they're a remake. Those ones don't count. Remember how I said maps aren't for cosmetics? Well, characters technically are. The only two games where I would say what characters you choose matter is in Super Mario Party and Super Mario Party Jamboree. Other than that, it's for cosmetics. But they're cool cosmetics. But first of all, on why they can be unique. I'm only going to be talking about Super Mario Party and not Super Mario Party Jamboree because that one's too complex. In Super Mario Party, every single playable character has their own dice. It's unique in their own way. High risk, high reward, balanced gambling, or just straight up random. For me, it's Shy Guy. On an entirely different note, the cosmetics I find to be fascinating. By fascinating, I mean Shy Guy and Waluigi. But honestly, you can have any favorite character you want. But I love Shy Guy and Waluigi a lot if you couldn't tell. The items in this game can turn the game around by just a bit or by a lot, as I had shown in the start. With the sheer amount of items that there are in this game series, it could lead to some crazy plays. For example, someone using a triple dice or a payday triple dice when being 29 away from the star, and they manage to hit that? That could really change the course of the game. Especially for someone who was closer to the star, which there was probably someone closer to that star. Look, call me biased, but the music is amazing. It's mostly due to the fact of nostalgia, but the music for the maps does have their own song that's special to them. It also works for the map. Look at Spaceland, for example. The map is self-explanatory, but the music isn't just something random. It correlates to the theme of the map, having sci-fi-like sounds while still having that Mario Party theme as well. Just trust me, listen to it. Is this not what you think the inside of a Pizza Planet sounds like? The point is that each song is unique in its own way. It still has this party element in the songs that most people find enjoyable. By most people, I mean the people who play Mario Party. Mario Party is the best game because it constantly keeps you on your toes, can be played with friends and family, and has concepts that you don't see in other games. Like I have stated before, you must become a superstar. Now, in order to do that, you don't just need coins now, you must pick the map that you work best with, have the game pick minigames that you're best at, and pick your character. So, next time you're with friends and you're looking for a party game to play, set aside those other party games and plug in some Mario Party. These are my 4 sources